Welcome folks, what a lovely morning to be out and about. Look at this, it's absolutely beautiful, warm, dry, bright, sunny, lovely, happy tourists everywhere as you can see, enjoying the fine weather here in London, as indeed am I folks, yeah, as indeed am I. What a truly wretched day. But imagine being a guard who was up this morning at 5, 6, cleaning the kit, polishing the boots, making sure all of the tack was just right for ceremonials. That, folks, this morning was the life of a Blues and Royals, getting ready to come back over here. I said here, where we're going to be shortly, to horseguards for ceremonial duty, replacing the Lifeguards this morning. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a straight ride in window cloaks, no dismount, not in this mess. There's slightly odd part is that this is supposed to be the lightly rainy part of the morning. I mean, it's been chucking it down now for a good 2 hours since I got up. So I'm very surprised actually. If it's supposed to go up a couple of notches to pouring, I'm not quite sure what we call this. Look at it. I mean, it's going to be a lovely parade of umbrellas, colours, raincoats, happy faces, disappointed tourists. More importantly, arguably, there'll be no guard change at the palace today. They'll pop out the no guard change board. I'm assuming somebody remembers, as they often do outside Buckingham Palace in the mornings. Why? Because if they don't, there are going to be a lot of very disappointed tourists who are going to be absolutely drenched and not in a very good mood at all. And who could blame them? Imagine you travelled, in some cases, more than halfway around the world, only to end up realising that, hey, we just wasted 3 hours standing outside Buckingham Palace, whereas we could have had a lie-in, perhaps a little bit of, morning rumpy-pumpy, and more importantly, breakfast in bed. But instead they were outside the palace getting soaking wet. Look, even these poor ladies, look at their luggage, having to wheel it down the street in this mush. Right, let me stop so the joggers run past me. It's very unpleasant, isn't it folks? Yeah, but there we are. There we are. Now there'll still be, as always, some folks at horseguards. I will do my best this morning not to let my umbrella do this. Although I can't promise. I think I've got it down to a bit of a fine art in terms of avoiding the umbrella. I won't say how, it's a bit cunning, but I think for the whole, or on the whole, we will be able to avoid the umbrella. The only mistake I made this morning, I was not putting on waterproof boots. A bit silly. Hey, I did put on my sealskin socks, so it's not a complete disaster, and I'm fully waterproof from the critical middle area upward. And even my rucksack is in its waterproof sack today. So I do think we'll still get a lot of happy tourists posing, enjoying this very lovely weather. Bank holiday weekend in London, guys, you wouldn't believe it, would you? Then again, we have been rather lucky recently. I'm definitely keen on seeing what happens when and if it gets busier later and people decide to head to the arches. I mean, we've got a few hardy souls here. Look, most of them wearing life-size contraception. Horsey, back in the box, obviously. What a surprise. Police in the arches, obviously. What a surprise. Me, not in the arches. Our lovely gateswoman is in the arches, staying dry, which is good. Here are all of our fantastic tourists. Everybody, look. Union flag umbrellas. Shitsman looks happy as well. Officers have not got their complete waterproofs on today, so although they will be out in a bit later, they're going to be getting wet. In fact, a hell of a lot of water is settled in the tunnel. The entrance behind me, wow, the puddle is really, really, really deep. I think a lot of people are going to seek shelter here, especially if it really heaves it down later, as he's predicted. Look at this. It's a parade of hardy souls coming from the palace, massively disappointed that, not only didn't we get to see the Queen, our late beloved Queen, but more importantly, we didn't get to see the guards. Because there was, or is no guard change this morning. There's no way they'll do it in this. There'll be a wet mount, which means fundamentally somebody just comes over with a clipboard, a little bit of a tick, a few of the soldiers go over in their long winter raincoats, and that's it, it's done. In other words, not really anything to see, except for the purists, of which, ladies and gents, I am one, as you all know. Now, a lot of these tourists here that are waiting and watching, look, I say a lot, I mean obviously a lot less than usual, but there's a smattering of hardy souls, waiting, wondering, watching, hoping, but yeah, they're going to be disappointed. I think we'll see a straight ride in, ride out this morning, unless it calms down. I mean, it's a little bit less, it's still raining, but it's not actually chucking for the moment. If it stays like this or the rain stops, they will line up as two regiments opposite one another. If it's chucking it down, they won't. Plus the horse is not going to stand still for 20-30 minutes if it's pouring down on their heads. Okay, let's kind of hang around in the yard and wait for the first horses to come out. The thing is, I don't want to miss the first horses coming out, but there's no guarantee that there will be any horses coming out. We could just have the Blues arriving and riding straight into the stable area, whilst the Lifeguards are mounting up out the back. We've seen that before on mornings like this morning. Beautiful though, folks. Look at the reflection in the puddle. See the spire of the building opposite reflected in that puddle. Let's see if we can get horsey reflections in the puddles whilst there's still quite a bit of sitting water. If I were a Navajo Indian, that would be my my name, guys. I would be Sitting Water. Better to be sitting water than sitting duck. Look. Suppose anyone can even get a picture with a crowd like that around the front. However, I do think, ladies and gents, that at least for the moment, I am the only person here filming. Woo, lucky me! Woo-hoo. Look at the early arrivals award. Oh, here we go, look. Ta-da! Which horse have we got here, ladies and gents? I have no idea, nor am I going to check. Why? Because I've got no spare hands. Alas, yeah, I've got quite a lot of people with walking sticks. I don't mean like, for disability, I mean for mountain climbing or hiking purposes. Walking, hiking, whatever sticks. Okay, notice some of the umbrellas are going down. We might have arrived at a very fortuitous moment. Which horse is it? I'm going to guess it might be Tyranny. What do we think, folks? Might be. No idea. I will leave it to you fine folks to tell me. Wait, tour groups are still out. City Wonders. City Wonders what? City Wonders why you're stupid enough to carry a flag in front of the horses? Yeah, probably. Great way to freak out the horse. Just go up, stick your umbrella in its nose. Horses, oh God, don't film me, please. I didn't brush my hair this morning. It's absolutely drenched. So John, please. This, ladies and gents, I'm pretty sure, thank you to a certain viewer, that this is the new one that we ID'd. Okay, we didn't ID it, we got the number of this new one. And then later we got the name. And unless I'm mistaken, and again, I can't be taking photos today. Let me see if I can have a look visually. Yeah, from the hoof number, I'm reasonably sure this is Eep. I mean, it's kind of an appropriate First World War era name for a horse, is it not? Let's get him a history modelled up. Very, very, very elegant animal. But stop talking about me. Just because I'm standing on a public area doesn't give you the right to pass judgment. Horsey chap, I'm not. Right, umbrella's down for a moment, a memento. Either that or he's freaked out by Mr. Tango over here.
Picture that sign in the mountain.
One or the other. He's going to go up and pose with McCorsey. She is. I'm kind of keeping an eye out, side eye out, guys, for the Blues. It's exactly 5-2. In fact, let me go in the gate. I mean, if they're going to come out and there is going to be some sort of regular change, it's going to happen any moment. Police are fanning out. Some have got their waterproof coats on. Let's get down into a good spot.
This is my favourite.
Okay, no troopers lined up on horseback in the tunnel. We've had a wet mount here before. Oh, Tori's just thinking they can, wander in there. Good to see the officer back over here, folks, on the right-hand side. He made the national press last week. In fact, the global national press last week. He was the one that dealt with the stupid kid that came along and made a fool of himself at the front. Good morning. You reckon wet mount? They're going to come out and line up as usual. I can't see it myself.
Starters.
Yeah. Guess we'll find out in a minute. This is supposed to be the dry part of the day as well, like that. Yes, people. Chitsman, Gatesman, and the two boxmen are already in their cloaks. There's a lot of water actually sitting on the ground here, really puddly. Decent-ish crowd there, actually, to be honest. People have actually bothered to come out and watch. When, as you saw when I switched on the video, 12 minutes ago, it was absolutely chucking it down. Got to admire the hardiness, not only of locals and people visiting, but of tourists from all over the world. The fact they're willing to wade through this mush. Hard not to admire it. I wonder actually how the horses are going to respond when they come out and see how bright it is, because it is a pretty bright morning, certainly compared to the stable area. And you can see the difference between where I'm standing now in the tunnel and the brightness of the yard. A couple of them might not be too happy about that. It's hard to know whether to stay in the tunnel here or in the yard end. Can't decide, to be honest. That said, the policemen have come out and sealed either end of the tunnel unless they were expecting the Blues to come out. So we might end up getting a relatively normal change. Not long until we find out, that's for sure. Only a few minutes. Sorry, ladies, thank you. Boom. Right, troopers out to remove the chain. Officer's already on my left. Imminently. I'm not going to move this time, guys, even if we do have to wait for 3-4 minutes, because having waited this long, I don't want to miss it. Interesting enough, today marks the anniversary, guys, of King's coronation. Yeah, this time last year, it was me standing over there. I think I got there about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, but remarkable spirit. Yeah, there's no way they're going to dismount, and it's too slippy. Okay, Blues, wait. They haven't got their cloaks, no? Oh, this is interesting. Hold on a second. The Blues and Royals are coming across the parade ground, but they're not actually wearing... They all wear the cloaks. They must be flipping drenched. I'm guessing what happened is they probably left Hyde Park Barracks before it chucked down. So they're coming over, cuirasses, plumes, everything as usual, in this mess. Extraordinary. So let's go through for a minute, guys. I can always go back into the tunnel. A ton of sitting water here this morning. Yikes. Here they come, look. Oh, some of the horses not having a good time at the back. Oh, that one's all over the place. Goodness me, I'm genuinely surprised, everyone, that they're without the cloaks. As you saw, even the lifeguards have got their cloaks on. At least if I stand here and they do head straight in, we'll get it. If not, they should turn to their right any moment. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm thinking straight in, to be honest. Yep. I'm not zoomed in now, guys. I'm at just one. Wow, you can see they're absolutely drenched. Yeah, I can see those woolen tunics are wet. Riding instructor. 2 more riding instructors. Corporal of horse at the back. Also looking, what's what I'm looking for? Less than satisfied. But given this mushy weather, you can't really blame him. It is what it is. Going to get through a bit faster, folks, in front of everyone. They want to hurry up a little bit or just sort of dawdle in the tunnel. Some people are apt to do. In fact, as many people are apt to do. Horses are not having a happy morning. Look. Push them all in. Oh, look at this one. He's up on his back legs. Look at this. Trying to throw the trooper. Goodness gracious me. Not a happy horsey at all there. Oh, well, well. Okay, so Blues and Royals straight in. Without, they're all... Oh, the cloaks, they're going to be drenched. They're going to be not happy at all. And you know what? You can hardly blame them. A lot of people waiting, but I guess the lifeguards are going to run out in a second. Right, let me see if I can get to the other corner. Let me ask the place if I can go over. Which one on the corner? You sure? Yeah? Thank you. Okay, folks, lucky me. I've been given dispensation. I'd rather be over here because, I mean, they might change their mind. One officer just gave me permission. Oh, yeah. Lucky, oh, special dispensation this morning. Oh. Oh, sorry, I did ask instead of just... Okay, you sure? All right. Thank you. You heard me ask, guys. Then I got told to move as well, so never mind. To be honest, it's fair enough, because if you look at the 4 officers, they're all facing this way. Should they have to worry about me behind them? Probably not. Plus, to be honest, if I'm over there, it's a bit difficult for them to say no to everyone else. Never mind. So next up, lifeguards riding out. We've also got police horses coming on, but I don't think they're going to come through the gate. Wait, look. Yep, they've gone straight by. Damn, I was super excited about being on the corner. However, thinking about it, this might be a better spot. The only problem is, wait, where are the lifeguards going to go if the tunnel's this packed? Now I'm super confused. What are they going to do? Change over the boxman first? Are we thinking? Trooping is number 2 is because any horses trying to come out and go into the tunnel now are going to encounter a problem. This problem. They also can't access the box at the moment because it's blocked by tourists. Yikes. Damn, I got super excited then, thinking I'd be able to stand on the corner. Never mind. It is what it is. Okay, so they're going to change over the 2 boxmen first, which, thinking about it, makes sense. Why? They take these 2 off, put the 2 blues on. That's 2 less blues to worry about. These 2 lifeguards can very quickly wait in the tunnel, stable area tunnel, for the rest of their colleagues. Then they can all leave together quickly. Oh, troopers moving everyone back. Look. Behind the line, look. That might actually include me and the people that I'm standing with. I'm hoping not, but it might. Let's wait and see. Look. Everyone getting told to squish along. Like this trooper, in fact. He only made an appearance when the lifeguards arrived on Friday. He's on it though, proper on it, which is a good thing to see. Look. Is that not the ideal? Let's be frank, folks. I wasn't looking at the horses at all, by the way, when the troopers came through, when the blues arrived. So I've got no clue if Ormond was in the group or which other horses were there. I wasn't paying attention at all to which horses we have. Okay. Right, everything's ready. for the new boxmen. The only thing that's not ready are the tourists, who are still partially in the way. It's going to be really interesting to see how they're going to manage to clear the tunnel when the lifeguard horses need to leave. Bearing in mind they're going to be, what, 12 horses? 12 horses versus, I don't know, 60 tourists. It's workable. I mean, worst way they could just stamp over them. Also need to keep an eye out for the shits woman, who's still, at the moment, in the archway. She needs to get out, ready for the changeover. How's she going to do that with this many people? I mean, she's really, really, really stuck behind this crowd. And the police are focused on the horses in the yard, which means unless the trooper comes back out and tells everybody to make a space, she's going to have to push her way through or shout at them. Hopefully, the latter, or both. If we get really lucky, both. The horses are going to change over. Yeah, soon, in a few minutes. Tourists in the tunnel are wondering actually why everyone's waiting so patiently. This is a massive crowd for a bank holiday morning. Enormous crowd. I think those blues are probably getting out the wet tunics, putting on something dry, ready for the boxes. Really surprising to see that they've had to ride over, and it's not a short ride. It's about, let me think, Hyde Park Barracks past the palace here, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. It's not a short ride, especially in this horrid weather. At least it stopped raining, guys. It won't last. It's going to pour down again soon, but for the moment we're good. But yeah, to think, remarkable coincidence that exactly the same weather this time last year, this day last year, the King's coronation. You'll remember that morning. It was absolutely chucking it down. Everyone got soaked. Me standing with an umbrella for half the morning over my camera. It was worth it. Extraordinary sight. Will they do it again? Well, I'm not sure. Horses are really like in the stables. I will, once the tunnel starts to clear, go over onto this side, because then they will let people stand on that corner. I'm not sure if it'll be before or after the first horses come out there. We'll see. But some people would have tried to cut through here to go along Whitehall or to the Tube, and they've got them stuck. So you see the chits woman walking, sorry, the gates woman walking behind the tourists. Come on, lifeguards, where are you? The blues, rather. Already got ourselves stuck in here this morning, haven't we, folks? Doesn't matter there, there'll be two parts to this morning. I'm much more keen on being in the yard to see how the horses respond, not only to the light, obviously the blues horses are used to it, having been outside for 30 minutes, but more importantly, to the wet. Some of them really do not like it at all. The blues are not going to keep everybody waiting all morning. Very patient group. We'll have to see how long they've been waiting. It's 10 past 11. Really hate to be a tourist who just got stuck here not knowing what's happening, because they don't know if they're going to be here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes or half an hour. Also can't see what's happening in front of the archway. There are some people who are crowding it and taking pictures over there, but we can't see it. Wouldn't surprise me at all if a lot of people start to wander off. They've got 4 officers at the front gates this morning, 2 in this end of the tunnel and 2 at the other end of the tunnel. That's actually more than usual. We typically see 6. And bearing in mind it's a bank holiday today, it's very unusual because hold on a second, no it's not. Pennies just dropped. The Ministry of Defence police officers are on double time today. As a friend of mine mentioned off camera on, was it Friday? Yeah, they're on double time. I mean, rightly so. It is supposed to be a holiday, but if you're earning, I don't know, 150, 200 pound a day, and that suddenly ends up being 300, 400 a day. Not bad, is it? But well deserved, considering the amount of idiots they have to put up with. I can tell you that. I wonder if the troopers are on time and a half. I must ask. I didn't think of that. I mean, the police are public servants, as are the troopers. Are they not, people? I don't know if army regs would preclude double time. Anyone that serves in the British Army, leave in the comments if you can a yes or no, whether you've ever been paid either time and a half or double time for working on public holidays, or indeed, for example, over Christmas. Because it would be very surprising to see that one group of highly trained public servants are given double time, but another group are not given anything extra. But again, I don't know if army regs specifically preclude any kind of, extra incentives for spending more time on duty during public holidays. I guess it kind of is likely not to be the case, because you'd have almost everyone volunteering. There'd be a lot of competitiveness. Oh, I would prefer to work here. No, let me. Everyone would want to be working on those days. Understandably, if you work one day and earn the same as you'd ordinarily earn in 2 days, why not? I need to email YouTube about this, in fact, folks. Damn, the Blues are going to make us wait. How long have we been there? Trains were down a good 10 minutes ago on both sides, including the stable entrance exit. I guess getting the cuirasses off, getting the wet tunics off, getting dry kit on, remounting, cleaning up the boots, making sure everything's dry and presentable for the boxes. Takes a while, doesn't it? And the annoying bit is they did it all a few hours ago, ready to leave, to come here on ceremonials. Then obviously got soaking wet and it all got mucked up, so they had to start again. The life of a trooper on ceremonial duty in central London. Hard work, eh? Almost as hard work as being a tourist and having no clue what's going on. I'm also wondering, actually, secretly, obviously, it's kind of the... Oh, hold on, this lady's walking over with her baby. Wait. Okay. Thinking, is he going to let her in? What do we think, folks? She's like, my baby's hungry, let me in. Yeah, I was thinking the boxman might not be so hyper enthusiastic about being boxman on a day like this. They need to worry about all of the kit, the tack on the horse, as well as their own boots and uniform. Double trouble. The tunnel is just building up and building up, going further and further back. This side as well look full. And everyone waits. Everyone waits for the King's Lifeguard. Including us, lovely viewer. I mean, a lot of you have mentioned before, I've never seen a full guard change. I'll tell you what, folks, you have now. I know the second I try and move somewhere else, they're going to come out. And I'm in the absolute money shot spot. Right, there's the bell. That'll be the 1/4 bell. They should be done. The entire change should be finished by 1/2 ordinarily at the latest. So the fact we haven't even started. Once the lifeguards leave, we should get them all leaving. Even the police are wondering actually why it's taking this long. Everyone is wondering, myself included actually. Even the lifeguards wondering. It's like, I should be having my breakfast by now. Bacon roll, HP sauce, and a cup of tea. I know how it feels, guys. That's it. Oh, why did I say that? That's exactly what I'm dreaming about right now. Chat is gone, look. Incidentally, I've mentioned it many times in videos before, but I still notice often in the comments people are asking, what is a chitsman? It's something that seems to be ungoogleable. A lot of you have mentioned I tried to search for it to figure out what it means with no luck. The trooper looking at right now, in the centre of the camera, is the chitsman. Why is he called the chitsman? To his immediate right, our left on the camera, are doors, black doors, very heavy, large oak black doors. Those doors lead to the subterranean level beneath where I'm standing now. I'm standing in the tilt yard. This officially is called the tilt yard. And beneath this ancient yard is a whole subterranean world, which includes a labyrinth of former cockfighting pits. Okay? Yes, they haven't been used for a long time. I don't know how long, folks. 50 years, 80 years, 100 years, no idea when cockfighting was deemed illegal by law in the UK. No idea, so I'm not going to speculate. I would think at least 70 plus years ago, but I don't know. But yeah, under here, cockfighting pits. So, some of the lifeguards, much older lifeguards, 30, 40 years ago, served here, call it the chicks. This position, the chicks. Some, the last 20 years, including to the present day, call it the chits. So it's evolved from chick, the chicksman, into chitsman. It's interchangeable. I still see some of the guys call it standing in the chicks, standing in the chits. Take your pick. So chits or chicks, referring to the fact there were cockfighting pits. Chicks, of course, being baby chickens. Some tourists have given up and left. So that, everyone, I should probably cut that out and pin it to the channel in some way, is probably the best explanation that you can get of... one second, guys. Lady... Sorry, excuse me. Thank you. Let's head in here because the lady gatesman is being harassed by a bunch of idiots who are being disrespectful. Guys, you understand she's at work, yeah? Where are you from, guys? Which language? Speak English? Yeah?
We didn't say anything to them.
But she's clearly upset. Did you hear her stamping her feet? I'm not sure if it's one of your friends here being a little disrespectful. I'd hate to make them famous on my channel, so maybe let them know that they shouldn't stand so close. Or we can let them make themselves famous on my channel. What do you think's best? Yeah? Have everyone at home laughing and joking about the clowns that got owned at horseguards. What do you think?
I don't really...
Your choice. Tell them if you want. If not, let the viewers decide. Okay, folks, they're playing the dumb now. Oh, we don't know. Do you know why did she shout at them? Yeah, I thought she did. They don't want to tell us where they're from, guys. What do we think, people? In the comments. Oh, here they are again. Look, here's a clown. Big clown on the right. Lucky this guy's gone with his family now, so they've been pushed out of the way. Having a little chat about me now, look. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel. We're going to be famous. Right, here come the blues, guys. They've cloaked up. 1 second. We're actually in a pretty good spot for the first two boxmen. I told you the horse wouldn't be happy. I didn't see what they did, but you heard, I'm sure you heard the lady gatesman shouting at those idiots. No dismount today, people. They'll come in to the yard, the lifeguards that is, and go straight into the stables. Definitely no dismount. I I've just realised I'm in a good spot for the chitswoman when she moves. Yeah, the group of clowns have decided to bashfully walk off. I'll show you in a minute. Slope swords, straight in, done. Right, next up, the chitswoman is going to move any moment. And there's quite a crowd here. Right, let me get into a spot. Oh, stupid girl going into the archway. Here comes the chitswoman, folks. Oh, bro. Right, let me get myself out of here, people. We're kind of stuck. Sorry, excuse me. Right. Yeah, that little group of... there they are, look. No idea which country they're from. Hopefully one of you from the accent could let me know. Or maybe you've recognised, there's the first two. Man's now pretending he can't walk properly. He had no problems walking when they were annoying the chitswoman. Instinctively, I was thinking Nordic, but maybe Dutch. Oh, hold on. Oh, they're Czech. Well, what a surprise. Česky something on the back of the guys. There we are. Yeah, Czech Republic again. What a surprise. What is it with Czechoslovakia? I mean, it looked like it said Česky, C-E-S-K-Y. Yeah, Czechs. Well, all I can say to that is, hey, checkmate. Checkmate by a lady chitswoman. That might actually, to be honest, explain why they didn't want to speak to me. Maybe they can't speak English. They tried. Right. Oops, sorry, my dear. Sorry. Here come the replacement guards. I'll have a look at the horses in a minute, guys. I know that my umbrella's temporarily down, but we might be okay. It's raining again. Not a lot this time, but it is raining. Okay, depending on which of the troopers is going to be the new gatesman, this could be really interesting. Although I think, to be honest, that the police are going to tell everybody to make a space. Those days of seeing a Blues and Royals gatesman barge through the crowd and physically shove everyone aside are, yeah, a little bit behind us, sadly. Sorry for the squawky baby behind. Let's see what happens when the relief comes out. There we are, back to one. Okay, so
Be careful because there's a guard going to come up here. And
let them get screamed at. If they're too stupid to listen. Oh, hold on. Old troopers doing God's work as usual. The kingsguards! Bro, little kid just got a new haircut for free. Damn, the little kid in his face. That surprised you, didn't it? Like authentic London tourist experience. They're chill about it, but the kid was a little bit like, oh! But remarkably, the baby didn't start crying. Tough little kid that family have got. That was a very, 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 very loud make way. I mean, that was one of the loudest we've heard in ages. It's pouring down again, people, so let me just rubber myself up. Get ready for any sticky situation that might present itself. Alright, umbrellas up, and we're good to go. Now, I'm just thinking we should get the entire lifeguard troop coming out in a second in the pouring rain. Let me get onto the corner. There we go.
You can go through the archways.
Okay, I'm going to stand here. They're already inside, lined up. Let's focus on the tourists until everyone else comes out. Look at them all. Yeah, it started pouring again. We got very lucky to get that brief pause for the changeover. It's almost as though somebody pressed the pause button on the rain. They changed the two horses, changed the gatesman and chitsman, and then switch resume, or tap resume, off we go again. Just as well, because if it had been like this during the actual gatesman chitsman changeover, we wouldn't have seen a thing. Too many umbrellas blocking the view. I'm not going to move from here because I think we should be able to get it clearly. The entire lifeguard troop riding out into the tunnel. Fingers crossed. Got the best spot this morning. You got the best spot, the only dry spot. Yeah, not good, is it? What a mess. Now, the interesting thing is, right, 1 second, guys. It's going to be hard to move around quickly. If somebody does go over there into the spot to keep themselves dry, for example, these two chaps are very, very close to it, then we know what's going to happen, don't we? We know what's going to happen. I mean, I understand that people want to keep dry, but you know what? Bring waterproof clothing, bring an umbrella, bring anything, really. Bring a plastic bag. The dude on the left is very close to getting shouted at, and I can see the guard is doing an Ormond impression. He's coiled, ready. What do we think, guys? Sorry? I may, possibly.
I think you are. I recognise your voice.
Oh God, is it that distinctive?
Yeah,
I'm going to try and
it is.
change it actually. I'm going to take,
An accent on
yeah,
it.
elocution accent. Either that, I'm going to try and speak in a very thick Glaswegian accent.
It's on this.
Oh,
Big
really?
fan, yes.
Okay, that's. I mean, what do you like about it most? Give me the good news.
I like the way you're so passionate about the horses.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's true.
I, at the age of 50-something, with my other daughter, decided to learn to ride.
But when your age begins with 3, you don't pronounce it as 50. It's 30 something.
30, yeah, 30 plus.
35.
Decided to learn to ride and got quite into horses. I have yet to go beyond the trot.
Yeah?
I admit, but you know.
Well, I mean, I've yet to get on a horse, so I mean, you're miles in front of me.
God, I just stood next to one of these, and next, I think that the horse I was.
It's funny, you know, because even though some of them do look enormous on the video, it's only when you're actually standing in front of it you realise, hold on a second, this horse is beyond enormous.
You'd need a ladder.
Oh, he even just told the little kid in pink to get out. Look at this. The kid's going to be like, oh, the guard told me off. It's only a matter of time. If it really pours, they're going to start running in here, and then this particular guy will scream in their face, no problem at all. Especially anyone wearing yellow. He really hates the colour yellow. Yeah, he absolutely. Yeah, this guard he despises the colour yellow. So yeah, be careful.
Be very careful.
Yep, yellow coats, yellow umbrellas.
I've actually got a yellow umbrella.
Have you actually got a yellow umbrella? No, you're joking. Oh goodness me. Yeah. In about 30 minutes it's supposed to pour, like really, really heavily. At that point people will run in there without thinking and boom.
And get shouted at.
Yeah.
We like.
Which is what we like because, you know, it's their own fault. I haven't even been to the front gate yet. I've been pretty much stuck here. I didn't see. I didn't even go to the front yet. Wait, actually, I think we had Tyranny at this end briefly, but I wasn't looking because I didn't have any spare hands to check the list. When are you going to go to the front? Shortly? Okay, I'll make sure that I ID them. I'm just waiting for the lifeguards to ride out. They're all ready, look. And I'm thinking these horses are going to be very unhappy because of how much it's raining. Obviously they're all dry right now, they've been in the stables, they're going to come out into this pouring rain. Not going to be happy. They probably should, but will they? I have no idea.
There's a literal child with a gun.
With a what?
A gun. Look,
With a
look.
gun?
Look, that's a child. Don't tell me that police officer isn't a child.
Oh, you mean the young? I thought you meant one of the.
No.
No, but I mean some of the guys look young, but you wouldn't be able to be here fully armed. I think under the age of probably 22,
Is it my
23.
age? But he looks like a teenager, doesn't he?
I don't know if did the police change though the age at which people can join? I don't think they did.
But he, look, bless him, and they let him have a gun.
But in his defence, he would have passed exactly the same extremely
I
rigorous
know. I'm only joking.
examinations.
No, and he was lovely when we came in, but I'm only joking. It's just I was like, oh my God.
I mean, between you and I, wouldn't we prefer to look that young?
Oh God, yes.
I mean, I know I kind of do, but
Well,
I mean,
I thought so. I nearly didn't approach you because I thought, oh no, he's surely not that young.
I'm in the middle of the video, but I'm going to get them coming out and then I'll find you at the front, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, see you in a minute. 1 second, everybody. Hold on. Here come the lifeguards. I'm going to make sure that I'm way back, because just in case the horses kick off. At the same time, I don't want anyone getting in front of the camera. 1 second. Here we go. If they ride out without any of them having a little bit of a meltdown, I'm going to be very, very surprised. Oh, whoa. Oh, some of them, look, jumping up in the air. Look at this. Oh. Oh, good Lord. Goodness me, he's lost his helmet, folks. Good heavens. Well done, that trooper, and amazing work by the trooper coming out to retrieve his hat. It's a corporal of horse at the rear. Even the corporal of horse's horse is not happy boy this morning. Look at this. In fact, the trooper that just lost his helmet is the extremely tall and very impressive lifeguard we've seen. Here comes the last horse. The corporal of horse, guys, is on Q10. I've just recognised his voice. Horse on the right is Q10. Horse at the back. 1, 2, here's Q10. Goodbye for his Q10. Wow, what a treat to see that. Extraordinary though to see the trooper's helmet getting thrown. But equally extraordinary and wonderful to see how quickly his colleagues are like, you know what, no problem, I've got you. Brilliant, really, really lovely thing to see. Brotherhood and sisterhood between these guys and girls is something else. They've halted for some reason, I'm not sure why. I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 of the horses have kicked off at the end of the tunnel. Let's try and go through if we can quickly, folks, to see what's going on, if anything. I'm not sure why they've stopped. Oh, they're starting to move again. 1 second. Yeah, it looked like one of the horses was not happy at all, and it held the rest up. Pretty much zero chance of getting to the back here. People just sort of wandering and waiting in the tunnel area. Squeeze through. Yeah, okay, they're out. Everything's fine in the end. All good. And they're off. What a morning. Those horses are not going to be happy at all. Riding back. Really not happy. I'm not sure if the tunnel's been reopened yet. 1 second. Ah, it's soaking wet. Okay, yep, tunnel's open again, guys. They've reopened it. Okay, just in time because the archways are absolutely stuffed with tourists. Look at it. Damn, it's rammed. But seeing the trooper's horse rear up like that and the helmet getting thrown was actually a huge positive. Why? You saw how he kept his cool. Hold on a second. Where's the gatesman? Wait. These two were right inside. I think the police officer's going to go and tell them. Look. She's just been told off. It's not like I think it's some kind of changing room at the flipping leisure centre. That said, folks, where's the gatesman? Where's the gatesman? Ah, doing the round. Okay, that explains it. I wonder if they're behind the shop having a little sip of tea. You see that? We're in the yard when the helmet fell off. Love the way the other trooper just picked it up. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so the gatesman's at the front doing his rounds. Would have been interesting to see him deal with that presumptuous lady in inverted commas, if she'd been standing there. Oh, here he comes. This one is looking proper vexed. I could. He definitely wanted to shout. Oh, here's the fully contraceptivized tourist now. Look. She's like, Dimitri, I had my hair permed yesterday. Dimitri's like, я вижу, Svetlana. Super красивый. Не бойся. Brilliant. Let's go back to the front, folks. Love it. Hold on a second. Yeah, you're brave with shorts on in this, aren't you? Are you Canadian? Wait, it's actually a lot warmer here now than in Canada.
Pretty close.
Yeah? Oh wow, you're the first person I've seen on the streets today with shorts. What a morning to be in London, eh?
We just lost our snow.
Oh dear. Yeah? Hey, have a good day though. Enjoy. Wow. Rare actually to meet Canadians. Yeah, look. Oh, there was the first scream at the Archers. I told you we'd get it, everybody. 1 second. Let's go back into the yard. Who just got shouted? I told you it was absolutely inevitable that the second I moved away, somebody got shouted. That was you, wasn't it? I could tell. Was it this guy here? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was Isaac, guys. On the left, Isaac Snuts. Who's next? No one. You know what? I can stand it all day now, and no one else is going to walk in there and get shouted at. It's absolutely given. Right, so we had rude Czechies, or maybe they were Slovenian actually. Česky. I'm guessing that means Czech, but then isn't Czech spoken in parts of Slovenia, or is Slovenian a completely separate language? I'm confused. Oh. Bashful-looking Isaac just walked past me, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to get shouted at." Oh, Cardi B's just turned up, guys. Ready for a show? There she is. Cardi, say hi to the camera. Cardi, I'm here. No, she doesn't want to talk to us, guys. She's too famous for this channel. Horsey's absolutely drenched. Look at the horse. Poor Horsey. He's like, get me a towel, please, or a blow dryer. John, anyone? Someone, please. God, I've never actually seen the horse's face and mane being that drenched before. Okay, 1 second. Let me find the lovely viewers that we met earlier. Let's see if I can ID the horse for them. Okay, right. Have either of you got a spare hand, and I can then have a look on the list to see which horse it is for you? Yeah, sure. Also keep you dry. 1 second. I saw the number. I just need to look it up. I don't recognise this horse, but then again, yeah, I will. I promise. Absolutely soaking wet there. The horse is completely drenched and not in a good mood. Okay, so it's. Wait, what? Hold on 1 second. Let me just check the number. I think they've got a new one. I think it's a new one. 1 second. Don't see the whole number, but we would actually look like she was 6 or a 9. I think it's a 6. Yeah, that's what I instinctively thought. And there is no 26. It's a new one. Yeah. There isn't. That's what I'm saying, it's a new one. It's not on the list. The list is only 3 weeks out of date, so this one with this number is not, yeah, it's not on the list. So yeah, you're going to get a picture with an unnamed or un-ID'd horse. Horse is not happy, guys. Absolutely drenched. Troop hasn't pulled the horse right back. Let's hope it's not a nipper. Let's hope it's not Ormond renumbered with the blaze removed with some makeup. Annoying though that it had to be one that we don't have on the list. It's like flipping absolutely extraordinary. Do you want to have a look at the other end though? See the other one. The chances of them both being unidentifiable has got to be almost 0. Let's have a look and see. Second. Gosh. Weather is wretched, folks. It really is horrid. Okay, let me see if I can. I'll see if I can get the number, then I'll check it for you. Gosh, if we could even get over here, look at how many people there are. Most of whom are not happy at all. Not an easy one. 1 second, everyone. It's really not easy at all to even be trying to hold a third item when I've only got 2 hands. Right way. Kind of balance my umbrella on my arm. Oh, Ro's doing good considering that what's the looking. Right, this horse is Sangin. Oh, Sangin's had a lot of meltdowns recently. Right, let me get my other hand back. In fact, this is the meltdown from last week. So, Whoops. Okay, yeah, this one's on the list. This is the one that had the meltdown last week. Sangin.
Oh, Sangy.
Yeah, this is 100% Sangin, without a doubt. Troopers being a little bit careful, letting people get too close though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're completely drenched, to be honest.
I think all the umbrellas look bright. That's why I haven't put mine up.
Yeah, this is the problem there.
I think it could be quite freaky for a horse. You know, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yes, definitely Sangin. No, don't worry, I was teasing about the yellow thing. A lot of people here are actually wearing, what is it, orange there, or the yellow umbrella here.
I'm going to wait for this little bit to move and then I'll you want to get a picture?
There's the trouble getting a clear picture on the day like today. Even being able to film properly is super difficult with so many umbrellas up. It's 30 seconds outside the umbrella, folks, and the kit got really wet. Oh, it's always got soaking wet hair. Okay, finally moving on, which is good. Hooray. That's a nice raincoat. Wait, is that Canadian one that they gave to you? Cool. It's more like a swimwear shoe, guys, with this much water. Here's Rusty, guys, from Kentucky. Good job, Rusty.
You wouldn't stroke a dog.
It's funny actually, I did exactly that last week. I did stroke somebody's service dog. Didn't realise, yeah. I said to him, like, oh, it's okay to stroke the dog while I'm stroking it. He said, actually, no, it's my service dog, and he marched off.
Yeah,
My fault.
right, isn't it?
Yeah, my fault. I should have realised. Oh, she runs away. Okay, Sangin. There's a smile. You've got some really lovely coloured raincoats. Yeah, it came out well actually. You did make a good smile there. Horse is not happy, though, you can tell. He's really not happy at all. Like a drowned rat, his face, unfortunately, folks. That said, though, he hasn't got long. What time is it? Can you see them on the? What have we got? 15 minutes until they change him over anyway. So, actually, quite lucky to get the first shift. It's the shortest one of the day. Went by fast. Who knows? You might get them on. I mean, the chances are, I would say, less than 50%, but that still equals, there being a small possibility. I didn't look about which horses came in. Hey, look, talking of horses. Look, sorry to interrupt. Look. Wow, look at these two guys. Police horses. The central gates are not open, so they're going to have to go through the side gates. Not sure which two we got here this morning. Oh, absolutely drenched horse. He's not a happy boy. Look, he's like, oh, I'm soaking wet. Oh, this stupid guy here decided to walk in front of the horse. Oh, goodness me. People are actually just standing there, necessitating the officers having to say, excuse me. It's like, hello, maybe you hear the clippy clop sound behind you and get out of the way. Complicated, is it really? Bing bong. Oh, that means our gatesman, hopefully, is about to move, ladies and gents. Hopefully. Not guaranteed, but hopefully. So where is he? Oh, he's still in his position. Is he going to move? What do we think? I think he will, personally. And the thing is, on a wet day like today, when everyone's got an umbrella or a raincoat, me included, your vision is massively inferior. At the moment I've got probably about, I don't know, 90 degrees in front of me, that's it. So people are apt to completely miss what's going on around them. However, it's reasonably clear at the front. The front central gates are closed, which is good. Just spot the police horses turning right in the distance onto Great Scotland Yard. Try and swap over the hands quickly. I'm not dropping my umbrella on the floor. Wow, got it. I'm actually left-handed, folks. Oh. Myself way out of the way of the gatesman. Girl took it well, actually, to be fair. I thought she was going to make one of those kind of type screams in it. Some people really overdo it. What is it with yellow? Is a popular colour this year, folks, no? Obviously I was joking when I said that the gatesman hates yellow, or he's going to shout at people with yellow, but there's a lot of yellow out. So this one, ladies and gents, annoyingly enough, actually, the hoof number looks a bit different now to what it looked like before. I'll try and get a closer snap a bit later. But at the moment, it looks like a new one. We don't recognise this horse either, do we? Wait, I didn't actually bother to look and see if it's a blues horse or whether they're drawing a lifeguard horse. Nope, it's definitely a blues and royals horse. Yikes. It's extraordinary how hardy some people are, because there are plenty of tourists and people walking around that have got no raincoat and no umbrella. So I'm not sure if it means they're going to go shopping. But you can hear the rain hitting my umbrella, how loud it is. Oh. Oh god, here we go, look. Come on, somebody wander in there, please. Ideally someone that thinks it's funny to do a pretend march while they're stuffing their greedy mouth with a bunch of food. Oh, she said thanks. That was very nice of her. Oh, Mum's just turned up. In part 2, oh, Banana Man's here, guys, look. I think he has only got one spare hand, which means he's not carrying a banana. I'll ask him where it is in a minute. Morning, boss. Where's your banana?
Banana on the tree,
It's on the tree, it's normally in your hand.
Yeah, but it's having a Kit Kat, having a break. Have a good day, yeah?
You too, see ya. The Chitsman has pulled the best spot today. Look, notice it's pretty much drier. A little bit of drippy drip above him, but he's got a drier corner than the gatesman. And I'm sure between the two of them, he's happier. I would be. Now the changeover will be happening just after this video finishes, but what I think I'll do is wait at the front to see how the horses respond when they're forced out into the driving rain. It's an awkward one, this, because on the one hand the horses coming out from the stables are obviously going to be a little bit more rain averse, having been, you know, dry and comfortable in the stables. Actually, I think I might go to the little corner in the yard. There's going to be no dismounts today, guys, while it's soaking wet. But at least we'll get close-ups of the horses coming out and going back in. The poor horse, he is absolutely drenched. I'm sure he's surprised, sorry, that he's taking it so well. Look. Forelock. I thought she was going to feed it something. No, she's not. That's it, just button. It's actually hard to film anything when they're all like this. Oh, it's the girl from the yard on the left. I really admire the dude from Canada actually, just chilling in his Bermuda shorts. And he had loafers on as well, like Gucci or Ralph Lauren loafers in this weather. I kind of admire that. He's just like, you know what? I'm going to own the weather, it's not going to own me. Hardy Canadians, respect. I mean, to be honest, no one's actually going to get a particularly interesting picture with any horse today because the horses look completely sozzled out. Oh, this bro just wanders into their picture on the left. Some people have completely zero social awareness. He just strode right over and she even said excuse me, he just ignored her. Not very nice, is it, to be honest? Cheeky fellow. Oh, we just missed two more police horses. Really small ones though actually this time. Really, really small and cute. People getting my video today. Random people. Oh, that's it. Well done. Look, he's pushing his soaking wet forelock aside. What a thoughtful lady. No flags for law. Ironic, isn't it, that the only way to see a Union flag is on someone's umbrella and not actually flying over horseguards here at the front. They should, I think, probably hoist it up soon when military season begins. I never understood why there isn't one here flying all year round. I mean, we've got two very large flagpoles just below the clock tower, as you can see, which for a lot of time during military season do have a Union flag, but are far from being permanently populated. I will finish up in the yard, guys, and I will restart just as the guard change is underway for part 2. Again, we might get lucky, maybe Ormonde's here, I don't know. Having seen which corporal of horse it is, there's at least a 50% chance that Ormonde will be here. No guarantees. If he is here, then obviously I will focus on him completely. But today's part 2 will be more about the horses. Considering I spent about, 80% of this video in the yard or dealing with the guard change this side of the gates. Happy Italians. Here we are, our last lovely shot. Again, 2 Italians. She's like bravissimo. The world's most beautiful language. And they're done. Andiamo. Oh, hold on, who's this guy?
Is it allowed or not?
You're allowed to take a picture.
Is it allowed?
Yeah, to take a picture, of course, absolutely. I actually thought that was her husband, but it's not. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Either way it worked out. Folks, arrivederci. I'll be, hold on. I think you forgot to press the picture button. She's got a great smile, so hopefully I'll get it right this time. Oh. This guy on the right, look. Why would you just interrupt and get another picture when someone's already trying to take their own picture? Right, this time I'm definitely going, folks, no matter what happens. Yep, ciao. Back in part 2, folks. Bye for now.